What's up guys, in this video we're going to show you how to come up with the perfect pickup line for Tinder and any other dating app. Something that's witty, creative, and most importantly, gets the girl to respond. This is going to be a live demonstration, so you're going to see me in real time going through Tinder and coming up with the best openers. Alright, so for this demonstration, we're going to be using the profile of one of the guys in the mastermind group who graciously volunteered. So let's take a quick look at his profile photos. So first photo is just way too dark. Lighting here is just not good enough. Second photo, the lighting is a lot better, but the problem is his facial expression looks like he took a shit in his pants and he's embarrassed about it. Third photo, it looks a little frat boy, fuckboyish, but I think it's okay, you know, as long as he doesn't have too many like that. Fourth photo, this is just a bad angle. You don't want to take photos from up high, you want to take them from neutral or lower angles. Then fifth photo, this one just honestly looks a little gay just because the tank top is like half up. The way he should recreate this is to completely take the shirt off and instead of looking down, look at the mirror, kind of give a smirk or something like that, or have one of his friends take the photo. That would be a lot better. This photo doesn't add or detract anything because you can barely see his face. Same for this photo. This is one of the better ones. This should probably be near the top of his list. And it's the same thing for this one. You can't really see his face, so it doesn't add or detract anything. But with out of the way, let's actually take a look at how he can come up with the perfect openers. So general rule of thumb, the best kinds of openers are ones that you custom make for the girl based on her photos. That's gonna be better than any copy and paste pickup line or anything else like that, including Hey Trouble. And the opener that you give the girl should be based on her photos and should be something that's short and sweet, creative, ideally funny, and something that gets the conversation started. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do that in this video. Let's start off by taking a look at the first girl. So it's pretty funny because the Tinder AI gives you things. You just say, hey, there's a fellow lover of travel. What are your thoughts on cruises? Now let's actually take a look at her photos. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here's what I would do. I would probably make a comment on this photo. I would say, I like the graduation hat. Graduation hat, do you still have it? And it's kind of funny, and it also starts the conversation. There's a high chance the girl will respond to that. Okay, let's move on to the next one. And again, you can see this is something that's custom for her. Let's take a look at this one. So, okay, she has like all selfies. So what I like to do in situations like that is actually playfully make fun of the girl. So I say, I like your selfie collection, and let's put an emoji in here to just not make it seem like, you know, I'm super serious here. So we'll put this opener in there. You guys get the gist of it. We're just gonna put this one in and send. Okay, let's move on to the next girl. So let's see what the AI wants us to say. Hey there, I see you like music. What's a song you can't help but dance to? Again, this is too generic, too corny. This is not good. Let's take a look at her photos. So again, she has a lot of selfies, so we could definitely use the selfie line. I like your selfie collection. Or we can modify and say, I like your smoking videos. Seems like you got O's down. Yeah, I would probably say, swiped right for smoking skills. There we go, for top-notch smoking skills. So you guys can see that again, I'm keeping it short and sweet, and I'm kind of having fun with it. I'm just commenting off something about the girl. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. So let's see this girl, Tanisha. The AI is saying, if you're a musician, what would your stage name be and what genre of music would you play? Again, they're all cliche, they're all corny, like this is not something that's good. Let's take a look at her photos here. So she has a lot of selfies. Seems like a lot of girls have selfies. This is like all selfies here. So we can comment off the fact that she looks like a devil. I'd be like, but I think I would just probably do the same thing I did for one of them and just kind of playfully make fun of her for having so many selfies. I like her selfie collection. This line just works gold, and it's custom for the girl, right? Because you can't send this to every girl. Should we even give her an emoji? Yeah, whatever. Let's give her one of these. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to this one. So let's see what this girl has. Okay, so I would probably leverage the flowers. So I would say, aw, did you get me flowers? Or no, I would say, aw, you didn't have to get me flowers, okay? So just assuming it already, aw, you didn't have to get me flowers. There we go. So again, just having some fun with the dynamic, right? Kind of riffing off her photos. Let's move on to the next one. Hey, how are things going with you? Again, very generic, nothing interesting here. Let's see. So you can see in her photos, she poses a lot. Like here's a pose, here's a pose, here's a pose. So I think I'm gonna riff off that and say, I like your majestic poses. And that just sounds pretty good. And I think we'll probably also throw in one of these here. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what's up with this girl. Okay, these are all really dark. She kind of looks emo, like she's depressed. Again, it's all selfies, so you could probably riff off that. So I might actually make it a little different. I like your dark photo collection. All right, so again, I'm just slightly modifying it. I like your extra dark. I want to add an extra. Okay, that's good. So again, you're kind of like playfully teasing her for, you know, her photos. Let's move on to this one. We'll do a few more. Okay, so here is, this chick is not attractive at all, but let's just assume you're trying to hook up with this girl. So she has her tongue out a lot, right? So that's something we could comment. So I might say, you got the, swipe right for the, you got the tongue out expression down. And we might add an emoji here, something like, I like the grin emoji. There we go. So again, it's like a playful compliment, but it also kind of makes fun of her. Okay, so this chick is definitely not attractive, but yeah, I can't bring it in myself to come up with an opener for her. So let's skip her. Let's go to this girl. Okay, not much better, but let's see what we can work with. So she's clearly into like dancing or yoga or something like that. Yeah, clearly dancing. So again, I might reference that and say swiped right for badass dance moves. So that's a pretty good one. Okay, let's take a look at this one. So what's going on here? Okay, so she's making out with her friend here, or sort of. She's basically with her friends in every photo. Swipe right for, she's got a cowboy hat, so we can probably use that. Swipe right for cowboy hat. We can say, you have, so this says, hi, whatever her name, hi, when you say you like sports, so we're going to say, you must really like your friends. Actually, no, it's a little too generic. I might go with the cowboy hat, honestly. Swiped right for cowboy hat. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Okay, let's keep going. We'll do a few more. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So the selfie one would work here because she has a lot of selfies, but I want to come up with something different. So also the majestic poses one could work given this photo. Well, let's see. So here she's showing off her tattoo. So that's something that's important to her. So I might say something like sexy tats. How many do you have? Right? Because you can tell it's important to her. And that's definitely going to get her to respond. Let's just fix my shitty grammar. Okay, let's do maybe one more. So the AI is saying, would you rather go to a relaxing tropical location or a city with tons of history? Again, super boring, super generic. Also think about it. If the AI is telling you to say that, it's probably telling everyone else to say the same thing. Okay, so what the hell? It looks like she's like hiding. She's playing hide and seek. This is a really interesting character. Okay, so she's got a massive tattoo on her back. It seems like she's trying to be an angel. So I might say something. I might say something like this. You got the angel look down. And then if she responds to that, haha, yeah, I do, it'd be like, but hopefully you have a bit of a wild side. You could add this here, you got the angel look down, but hopefully you still have a bit of a wild side. Yeah, it doesn't matter, you could put this in now or later, but hopefully you still, but actually I would change that, but I can tell you still have a bit of a wild side. There we go. And sometimes when I'm writing these openers, right, I don't come up with the perfect one right away. Like I start writing it and I come up with something better. So yeah, give it a minute or two before you send the opener so, you know, you can come up with something. Okay, this chick is just like fad, whatever. All right, let's take a look at this one. Okay, so here she has a dressing room photo. Then here she has pigtails. It's all selfies. So the I like your selfie collection would definitely work here, right? Because it's all selfies. Here she has the tongue out. Also notice how she has like pretty big earrings. So that's something that I guess she's into. Okay, so this one it's a really weird photo. It's like she's about to get fucked. Okay, so here she is in a bunch of flowers. So what you could say here, there's multiple things we could do. You could say like, do you come with the flowers? Or you could say, do you still have the pigtails, for example? Or this was the dressing room. You could say, I like your dressing room photo. So I might say something like this, swiped right. You can say swipe right for pigtails, for sexy pigtails, or swipe right for pink dressing room look. There we go. And now that's basically you guys have it. I mean, again, it's pretty straightforward once you get to the gist of it. okay, what's up with this girl? She's got glasses. She's at some place getting food. Yeah, I might say something like, I like your sexy nerd glasses. And I do that with girls who have like kind of nerd glasses all the time. Nerd glasses. And yeah, so as a backup, it is always good to have some openers. Like for example, one that I use is, hey, trouble, or you seem like my type. Or, you know, you can say like, can I be honest? And the girl's like, sure. Then you'd be like, you seem just like my type. Another one is, I mean, there's all kinds of like, you know, pickup lines that you can use, but the best ones are going to be ones that you custom come up with, like I showed you guys in this video. All right, hope you guys found this video valuable. And if you want to find out how good your text game is, take our free text game quiz and we'll tell you exactly how good your texting riz is. Thank you for watching, and until next time.